What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug. If you are hearing my voice, you're watching my Let's Play at WWE 2K15 for the PS4 MyCareer mode. We are creeping on 14 hours. This is episode 52. As we make our way through the MyCareer mode, it is Ebenezers' journey. Our final goal is to win and be the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And we're not quite there yet. We still have Vicky giving us bullshit each and every week. That has seemed to have been par for the course, unfortunately. But we journey on. Daniel Bryan is the WWE Champion. Ebenezer is the World Heavyweight Champion. And perhaps, potentially, there will be a match down the line to unify those titles. And that'll be the end of this video series. But we're not there yet, so let us hit next event and hear the usual bullshit for Vicky, who has nothing for one of her top two champions. I don't understand how that is ever possible, but that is what it is. So, we got Bray Wyatt, we got Rusev, but obviously we don't want to get stripped of our titles, so we're going to defend it on Raw against the Animal, Batista. Blue-tista, if you will. So, here we go, load it up. Let's see if Batista can give us as much of a fight as Chris Jericho did yesterday. Because that was a hell of a struggle, where he kicked out of my finishers and had to do them again, just to make sure he would stay down. Stay down! So, it is still freakishly cold here in New Jersey. I woke up this morning and it was -8 outside. That's not good. It is supposed to get up to about 33, 34 today, and then it's supposed to snow. So, out of the frying pan, into the fire. I'm not super psyched about the possibility of any more snow. There's been more than enough snow for my liking the past few weeks, so that sucks. But tomorrow, it's supposed to be rain and get up to about, like almost 40. So, that, at this point, is a fucking heat wave. And I will appreciate that when it actually happens. And then tomorrow night is Fastlane. Or should I say, WWE Fastlane. And I am looking forward to seeing that show over at the Ninja Twins house. Or at least that's the current plan. Eat it, yeah! So we're just going to try to run through Batista as best we can. Roll up! Rope break. DDT. I really enjoy doing that. It's fun. It's fun every time. I didn't. Oh, I guess he. No. Don't think so, Batista. Baptista. I hate you too. Get him into the Brock lock. So it feels like every time, and maybe it's just me. Like every time that Batista is about to leave, he gets really good. Like, maybe that he knows that he's leaving and just does not give a shit. Like, that's the Batista stuff I enjoy the most, is when he's about to leave and he just does this amazing heel work. And it bums me out that he leaves, because then he's just, you know, not there anymore. And at this point, he's, you know, working on being that movie star, so the chance of him actually coming back in any real capacity is probably not going to happen, which is a shame. Because he was doing some fantastic stuff there at the end. He knew exactly how to make the internet react to what he was doing, and that is the number one thing these days in the era of social media. If you can get yourself trending on Twitter, then the people up top are gonna fucking love you. So, or at least that's how it feels to me like it works. But it might just be that Batista's good buddies with Triple H, so I'm sure that helps. I am sure that helps. Torture rack. But it seems ever since the YouTube phenomenon that was Zack Ryder, that is a good way to get the top brass's attention, is when you continue to keep trending on Twitter. Perhaps they'll actually, you know, sit up and be like, wait a minute, people want to see this guy. People, you know. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Like, that's the thing. Like, when people were like, what the fuck, Blue Tista, and everyone was making fun of it, that was fine. He was doing his job as a heel. He was making you hate him and making you have those emotions And that is entirely his job. So the fact that he got a reaction out of everyone on the internet was perfect. Had no one talked about it, then it would have been, you know, just a complete waste. Alright, so Batista definitely giving me a problem here. And the winds of change. He reversed my attempts to waylay him there with a DDT, so that sucks. I'm pretty sure I reversed that, but perhaps not. Perhaps not. Perhaps we are dealing with some good old-fashioned bullshit. Going up top. Big fat flop coming up. Woo! Why can't I pin from that move? Like, I should be able to pin from, like, it should give me a pin trigger when I'm in the air, and then let me do it as I land, because that'd be awesome. Continuing to tell you to eat it, Batista. I didn't mean to hit pin there. I meant to hit move, but I meant to hit grapple. But that is what it is. Let's do this one right here. Pin off of that. No, I didn't think so. Where's my meter? Oh. Another dragon suplex. See if this one works. Here we go. This has got to be it. 2. Alright, Batista. It's going to take 2 go-to-sleeps to make you truly go to sleep. Which is not... That wasn't the button I hit. That wasn't the button I hit. Alright. I don't... No. Where are you going? You get... Let's stand over here and let my stamina... Let my stamina refresh briefly. And then dodged your bullshit, Batista. And then it's time for the GTS, the Grimm's Toy Show. Go to sleep. And that should do it, according to Michael Cole. And that was it. Batista is no more. I have successfully defended the World Heavyweight Championship for like the 3rd or 4th time now. Still don't really understand how I won the damn thing. That still makes no goddamn sense. Nor does the fact that I am representing the Acolytes, which apparently is a bug in the game that happens to almost everybody in the story mode. So I'm not, like, obviously it happens to everybody. I'm not, you know, gonna be concerned about it. But it's still funny. Like, apparently everyone is in the Acolytes, much like in the 90s everyone was in the NWO. So.
Here is your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion,
representing the Acolytes. Crazy Criminal. We're all in the Acolytes. We're all in the Ministry of Darkness. It's the late 90s all over again. So, that's fun. That's a fun little bug in the game that they have not gotten rid of, apparently. Even though this game has been patched. Unlike most years, this game, I'm assuming it's been patched, you know, because there's been more DLC for it. But it has been patched. So you would think that somebody on the team would know about that bug and would have fixed it. But you'd be wrong, because it's still here. And the game's been out since, what, November? That's kind of fucked up. But all they are committed to doing is delivering more things to charge you for. They don't actually care about increasing the quality of your experience, because, you know, it's 2K and it's Ukes. Anyway, Daniel Bryan, still the WWE Champion. Wait. So I just beat Batista, and then Daniel Bryan just beat Batista. Like, why do you get a shot at both? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, well, it is Saturday, so we're gonna do one more, and I bet you it'll be a title shot against Big E. So we're gonna fight Big E. That is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, if that's the way the game wants to decide to do it, like, there's not a whole lot I can say about it. But if Big E puts up more of a fight than Batista, then we've got a problem there. All I'm saying. Definitely different caliber of talent in that regard. I kind of feel bad for Big E, because it almost seemed like he was going to get, you know, some kind of a push there, but it just, you know, kind of fell flat and didn't happen. And now he's in New Day, who are just flopping terribly. Whether or not they actually go through with turning them heel, I guess remains to be seen. But like they're not doing anything remotely interesting with them. And any singles push that he had is just gone. So, guess what, Big E? You are a tag team guy now. You're gonna be stuck with Xavier Woods and Kofi. Hooligan. So yes, I'm looking forward to Fastlane. I'm hoping that it turns out good. If they just, like, we're at the point now where things are actually interesting, whereas a few months ago they were super predictable. So I like interesting. I like, hey, there are rumors that Brock could resign. He might not, but the possibility of those rumors mean that he could potentially win at Mania. Because, if that was one of the conditions for him to resign, then that makes the Mania main event way less predictable. Because obviously, months ago, it was Reigns wins the Rumble, and then he goes on to fight Brock at Mania and wins the belt because Brock's leaving. But if now we have Daniel Bryan in the mix, and now we have Brock potentially re-signing, that makes everything much less predictable. Get back in the ring, Ebenezer. That makes everything much less predictable, and I am much more invested in watching how that plays out. I guess is how, because the worst thing you can do is just be super predictable. It's the worst thing you can do. Because at that point, like, if you know what's going to happen, then why watch? So now that if you follow like the dirt sheets and whatnot, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, anything could happen, and that is what I like to see when anything can happen. Because that is the motto of the business. Anything can happen in the WWE. So, no, he's not going to have his breaking point, but he's going to have one of these. And we're going to pick him up, and then we're going to say, Big E, it's time to go to sleep. What? Big E countered it, and really, Big E? Really? You're gonna reverse to go to sleep on me, of all people? Really? Don't make me tap you out. Don't make me tap you out. Bridge! Nope. Yeah, I'm going to continue to tell you to eat it, Big E. Here we go. Reverse power slam. Yeah! Boom! Insecure. And then back into the Brock lock, because, why not? That is how this thing works. Just keep on, keeping on. Telling you to eat it. That was a great camera angle. That actually might end up being the thumbnail for this video, because that was a fantastic camera angle of the eat it, yeah. And it was really funny. Really funny. Alright, well, we gotta be careful here, because Big E also has his signature meters up. So we gotta be careful that he doesn't do it to us. So let's see if we can get him to go to sleep here and actually do it this time, because we obviously had missed the first time. So get that happening. And there we go. Once again, retaining our World Heavyweight Championship, representing the Acolytes. It is Ebenezer Middlesdorf, the crazy criminal. And here was the reversal to the... That was bullshit and fucking spinebuster. And there's your highlights. That's fine. Don't need to watch them all. Don't need to watch them all. Alright, don't need to watch this either. Unless there's going to be a cutscene, I don't really care. So, that's going to do it for today's episode of my Let's Play WWE 2K15, My Career Mode, Ebenezer's Journey. episode 52 in the books with 2 title defenses. I'm going to assume they aren't going to actually give us a shot until the next pay-per-view, and that might be a ways considering how things have been going. Another couple episodes at least. So until then, and as soon as this loads, as soon as this finishes spinning around in a little circle, Batista is now the WWE Champion. He defeated Daniel Bryan at Battle Balls. That's going to do it. As always, I am your host, Attack Slug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.